Xbox, this is a Gulikit King Kong 2 controller. Hopefully the end of my controller woes. Alright, so just a look through the packaging here. We remove the lid and they give you quite a few things. You see the controller, they give you some replacement tips and well as the button replacer. This is for swapping around the face buttons because by default they're different than the Xbox face buttons. And this is the USB Type-C controller. It's actually quite long. I didn't measure it, but I don't think you'll have a problem with this cable. The controller comes in a little plastic carrying case. Alright, it's a nice little touch. And the moment of, well, one of the moments of truth. First you want to see how it feels, and then secondly how it plays games, and I must say, wow, this feels super. This actually feels better than the official Xbox controllers, at least the core white one that I had there. This feels amazing. Alright, so we're going to hook things up, swap around the face buttons using the tools that we mentioned and see how it goes.
Go
Alright, so it just started raining quite heavily, so if there's additional noise in the background, that's the reason. So in summary, the controller still feels great. There is no stick drift or any so there's no stick drift right now, so the analog sticks are fine. The buttons are also fine. Just one slight thing you have to be aware of: the triggers. The triggers aren't, so they are quite loose, or quite they don't have a lot of resistance, but that's not the problem. The slight problem is that the edges of the trigger are quite rough, quite hard. So if you're using them, because I noticed this while initially with Skyrim, when I was doing attack and button and I'm jabbing down on the triggers as I would normally play with other controllers, and I started to notice you feel the impression on your finger. So you either structure or train yourself not to pull down on the tips of the trigger, or you just be more gentle. You embrace your feminine side and be more gentle, and that should be fine with it. The D-pad, no, I don't normally try Xbox style controller, so the asymmetrical layout to play fighting games, but the D-pad felt so much better than the original Xbox core controller as far as fighting game goes, that I decided to try it with King of Fighters. And as you can see, there are some combos that I normally don't drop. Granted, it's been a while since I played it, right? But so I have to remind myself what the moves were. But there are some combos that I typically do not drop, that I would having missed input and so on. So it could be a bit of a learning hump, learning difficulty, or it could be because of the awkward placement of the D-pad, or it could just be that the D-pad isn't as precise as the analog sticks are. So the only thing I can say as far as using the D-pad of fighting game is it seems like it's okay, but it's not something that I would recommend. I would still just use the old PS5 controller or PS4 controller that I have here for that. So my first impressions of the controller are positive overall, and I'm going to I need to record what month we're in. So 6 months later, you know what, just put it at the end of the year. So December, I will make another update video on how this controller has been carrying on.